You're listening to ShowLove with Alvin and Andra. Couple for couples.
All right. Oh, that was a short intro.
Very short.
So we're on Couples for Couples. We took a break over the summer.
Right.
Yeah, transparent. We took a break off. Well, I wanted to take a break. There was something I wanted to do. Yeah,
about a month.
Yeah, and decided that we were going to revamp. We were going to do the show like a video at one time, video vlog. People wanted to be on the show, but they were like, wait a minute, people got to see us. Right. So we had to kind of revamp, and that's what you do when you are in your natural phases of giving people what they want. And start over, right? Yeah. So caught football season, something that we like to talk about and stuff. And you want to share our experience at the Dome? Because that was our first time going back with COVID. Because last year, what happened to you? You were
last year
you didn't get a chance to go see your team.
I was kind of sacked from not seeing my game.
Because the whole reason why we have season passes is to see our teams.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if you're new to us, you don't know that our teams, we have I'm
a Bronco fan.
And I'm an Eagles fan. Philadelphia Eagles fly. And because we live in Georgia, we embrace the home team.
The home team, which is the Atlanta Falcons.
Yes. So his first time being able to actually see the Broncos would have been last year. Right. And his game got...
Due to COVID.
You can't even say that straight. You've been practicing that due to COVID.
I wasn't able to go and watch my team. They end up coming to the Dome or Mercedes-Benz, but they didn't allow fans, so I had to watch them on the TV.
And I know because he loves me that he really wants me to see the Eagles this year, which is in a couple of weeks. It's a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, it's the 12th of September, I believe.
Yeah, so I'll get a chance to see the Eagles play. I'll be sick Monday. Everybody at work knows I always have the Eagle flu after we play.
Either you'll be sick or you'll be sick
to my stomach.
One of the two.
But I think they're going to do well. I've looked at their preseason game. They was doing pretty good. Maybe I'll learn a few of their names. You know, I don't know their names till they start playing like they're supposed to.
Because new guys coming in.
So going to the Dome, when we were riding up there, I know we had some anxiety. I think football is one of the things that has gotten us out of COVID. We haven't done a whole lot of stuff, but we'll go watch football.
Not a whole lot, but it's the drive going was kind of fast, and you on the highway you just have all kind of drivers, and some of the drivers, if you don't know, Atlanta, Georgia drivers drive really fast. And you see a lot of debris on the side of the road.
Oh, wow. Teachable moment. Riding in the car with your spouse. I'm bad. I'm a bad co-pilot. I'm short, for one. And I finally figured out, you know how many arguments we could have saved had I figured out to just raise my seat so I could see? Because I'm shorter than Alvin. So when I'm in the car, I see the dashboard. So when he's not putting on brakes in a timely manner, I'm saying all the words.
Yeah,
and then I finally realized
about
4 years ago or 3 or 4 years ago, I realized that it was because my seat was so low. Yeah. So when I raised up, I went, oh, okay. He actually had an extra foot or two before hitting the person in front of him. But this time, I had such bad. I'm a veteran, so I do suffer from PTSD. That's one of my things I've shared. But here lately, I've been having a lot of anxiety and things like that. I don't know if it's because of what's going on in the world or whatever, but I got in the car and immediately could tell that I was going to get on his last nerve. So I slept all the way up there. I woke up a couple times when he put on the brakes.
She usually take a nap like the first red light. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
By the second red light, I know I'm good.
Because he's slick like these drivers he talk about. I give people at least a car and a half length. He'll talk about the drivers, but I'm like, you're on their butt, Alvin. You're on their butt. I can't take it.
But I can't go slow with somebody behind me.
Hey, that's what he said.
I gotta go whatever they going on. I'm gonna get ran off the road.
And so since I love being a passenger, I really don't like to drive. I just went to sleep, and I let him do him because we were running a little late because we both went to work and had to get on up there.
Had to get up there.
I was kind of hurt though, because the Gulch. Oh, if you go tailgating in Atlanta, the Gulch is the spot, and we usually have.
We just don't know if it's gonna be back.
We peeped over there, it was sad, and we saw other people going. So other people are like, "What's happened to the Gulch?" But I don't know if they did that because there are usually so many people in the coach tailgating. And we always meet some cool people there. One thing about football that I like is that everybody's friendly and they have a good time. Because, normally I'm not a social person. I don't like to go places.
A social butterfly.
He's a social butterfly. He makes me cool. When I'm not with him, I'm not liked. That's just the truth. They like me after they meet you. But I miss the people we normally see. And I noticed that when we got to our seats, the normal people weren't there.
Yeah.
Everybody had sold their tickets.
Our neighbors.
Yeah, our neighbors. I'm like, oh man. Did we look forward to?
They'll probably be there by week 1.
Yeah, because that was a preseason game. But usually preseason, they show up for the first.
You want to try to see what your team looked like. And surprisingly, after we went to that game and noticing the fans in the stands, when we got back, the next day I looked at, I can't remember what team was playing, but when I tell you it was the Las Vegas Raiders, the new Raiders.
All those people in the stands?
Their stadium was packed for a preseason.
Sardine pack.
I mean, like a regular season game, and that just was surprising to me because I never seen a preseason game packed like that.
Yeah.
In any stadium.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt a little bit more comfortable because nobody was at the stadium.
Yeah, it was.
Jimmy Nix was gone.
Yeah,
I go for the food. He told on me, okay, I like the football, but I like the eating. So we went straight there. I was going for Miss D's popcorn. She was there, but it just killed it when Jimmy Nix wasn't there to get the chicken nachos.
They chicken nachos are to die for, man. Those things are off the chain.
And we tried the other one. You tried to say that you said it was all right. The food just killed it for me. And then the game wasn't that exciting. I was on Facebook most of the time because it just wasn't exciting, like I wanted it to be. But
yeah, it wasn't a game.
There was one good hit. Who gave the lick? Because I was like, oh, I finally heard some helmet clacking. Who was it? Do you remember who it was?
It was Atlanta player. The defense looked pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
The offense, they look like they still just need a little work. So
yeah,
they got a couple more weeks to get it together before they start the regular season.
And then the tailgating, even up by the stadium, wasn't as rich because I like to see the people. I'm a people watcher.
Yeah, but on game day though, that changes the whole scenery.
Preseason they used to be out there, pimping and giving away stuff.
It's really thick.
It wasn't a whole lot of people out there.
It's gonna change.
And our parking lot, I don't know, Alvin. I don't know.
Yeah, I seen.
I was
parking.
I was kind of disappointed. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that one's not like how we used to be set up.
But and I wonder if all of them, because all those different lots are. I noticed they have the small lots. Maybe they don't want a whole lot of people gather. Maybe that was one of the criteria.
Yeah.
There was one porta potty. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, one porta potty.
Usually
it looked like it
bunch.
had been there since last week.
It did look like that.
But going on and season starting, and
I'm excited about football because a lot of times. Usually I'm doing homework or something when it's going on, but I like to just, to have something else to talk about, especially in the girl world. A lot of times we don't know what to talk about. Women do not know. I love us. I am a girl, but women don't know what to talk about. Okay. So football season, I'll be looking for my I got a, Miss Linskins. I don't know if you all hear Miss Linskins. I've got a buddy at work who is a true Eagle fan. She from Philly. Like, she really trying to hitch a ride with us and go. I told her if I could find somebody to go with her that she could ride, but right now we had a couple going. But and she's so Philly. Oh my goodness, I love to hear her talking, and she gives that vibe to make me fall in love with the people.
I might have to give up my game ticket.
I actually thought about that. I told her, I said, Miss Linskins, I was like, I thought about that. If she would drive, because I don't like drive. If she would drive, I can
hang out with Kia.
I would want to be with, like a real Philly fan. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's got the accent and everything. Yeah. And I'm trying to get her there, but we talk about it in the hallway. But then we both will be having the Eagles flu on Monday. I don't know how that would look. Darn, I'm going to take a personal day now and tell everybody I'm going to be sick.
Oh, yeah, I'm feeling sick 3 weeks prior.
Yeah, they know it. They know it. I'm not going to make it. I'm going to have
one thing that is different now, though, since we all back at work,
mm-hmm.
It's different now when I come home and then you ain't here, man. It's just in the house with the dogs.
I know. They added that extra time.
I don't even get a chance to see my lovey.
No, I know. Because we used to come pull in at the same time. Them 5 minutes they gave us extra at work is just... Ooh.
Yeah, work is back, and well, it's work.
Yeah, it's work. It's work. But you know what? If you just go on and focus on what you have to do while you're at work, don't get caught up at work. I know at work I try my best, and everybody knows I'm the person that's gumdrops and lollipops. I don't have time for no drama, and I tell people, hey, with everything that's going on, you better love, you know what I'm saying? You better love, enjoy life. And my favorite saying is, have a great day on purpose. And I catch them saying that, it makes me feel really good. Or if I walk by and people are upbeat because, we got to be here 8. It's like, you got the people you work with, they're almost like your spouse. And then I'm like, y'all go home. They're like, Humber, you don't play. 3:45, I belong to Mr. Humber. I got to get there. We don't have very much time before we're doing our meal preps. Well, no, we're doing clean. I don't know if I should say their name without them paying us.
Yeah, they might have to pay us.
They might have to pay us.
We're doing
another service because normally I meal prep, but right now I'm just really busy with all the things I have going on. But I still have the responsibility. I have it. My husband is not telling me to do it, but I have the responsibility of feeding us. So we're doing a service, and sometimes they deliver it frozen, or we go in and pick it up. So that I can have a little bit more time with him on Sunday, because that used to be my meal prep. And I don't like to cook if I can't put no love in it. Now, I cooked for you this weekend, though.
Yeah, you cooked for me this weekend. We had a nice old
you were
soul food down
Yeah, you were
south.
sitting in the corner sleep.
Yeah.
Sitting in the corner sleep. And then all of a sudden, I start getting a few phone calls and stuff like that, because I don't think a lot of people know that I can cook. Because I'm not that one that's going to cook big pans for a bunch of people. I'm an intimate type person. I know Mama used to joke, I ain't never seen nobody cook a small pot of greens. Oh, I know how to cook greens for 4 people. I'm not like you, Mama. I ain't got to cook greens for 30, 40 people. And I figured out how to do it for 4 people just enough.
You got to remember them beans.
No, see, you like beans. I don't care for beans.
Make them beans with them greens.
I do
beans. I do beans and greens.
I do beans when I'm in trouble. I do beans when I'm in trouble.
Beans and greens.
When I be done messed up, no, it's not beans. You like peas.
Beans, greens. Automobiles.
Yeah, so but so then I was thinking about retirement a lot here lately. Like it's no secret, I've been telling everybody that I'm probably going to put some distance between me and education. I've been doing it for a while. I might want to go back to corporate, but I don't want to be 70 years old. I don't want to fall out at work. I'm ready to retire. I said 55. That's it. We've been preparing for it. People want to know why I be on the hustle and grind. Because I'm not working like that. I refuse to do it. Kia, our youngest, will be out of school next year. I'll be done with school next year. And then after that, I want to be on the road. I want to join the Weathers. If the Weathers are on there, hey, I want to join y'all. Y'all put us in with y'all next trip. Be with people who want to live life. Because so, but you said, like, for retirement, you don't have to be, like, rich. Just have a plan,
have a plan.
Just have a plan.
On what you want to do and what... I mean, you might have to scale back a little bit from how it was when you was working, but if you do that and cut a few things out, you can minimize and still be able to live. Oh yeah.
Oh, now I know Kia talks about me being on her live. She on our live. She putting a shout out talking about she getting out in fall 22, and then butter beans. Those are the beans you like. I said peas. She said she's specifying it was butter beans. You do like butter beans. But but anyway, so just have that retirement and just love the person you with. Don't let life, everything that go on with your homies, your homegirls, your family and all that, strip your relationship. Because at the end of the day, when I come, matter of fact, we're in our bedroom. I don't know if that's TMI, but when we come here at night, it's just me and you. And we made a decision a long time ago that we will not put family, friends, foe, and everybody in the middle of our relationship. To carry that, peel that off. And I'm guilty of it. You and I are the same as far as being there for people. And a lot of times you'll talk and, they get y'all, they going through stuff, and then next thing you know, that energy all on you. We don't have those conversations too tough in the house.
Early years, but you have time to grow.
And
when you grow from that, you don't go back to
But some people don't grow from it. They allow that stuff, their commitment to everybody at the house is so strong, they go left and right. And we've had a lot of friends who are no longer together, and it's kind of sad. I noticed that a lot of our couple friends now are a lot younger than us, because the people that are our age, they old. Like, they do old stuff. Like, they won't just, have a good time. I mean, you don't have to wild out, but just a little bit. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to
just
let your hair down. And,
just a little bit. Or put your something in and lay down.
Going. I mean, we don't go out a lot. Our going out when we do it, it's
nice, fun.
We enjoy. But we be sleepy by 11:30.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I try.
Yeah, we still try to go out and
have a good time.
Have a little fun getting to being old people.
Yeah. I just didn't want to be that bitter old lady just sit around talking about folks all the time.
No, that ain't good for your soul.
It's not good for your soul, and I can't keep up. I don't do well with that. I get mad, start cussing. I got short patience for that.
Almost like the T-shirt they had on Facebook. I had seen said, "Tomorrow ain't promised. Cuss them out today." I said, "Boy, I need that T-shirt right there."
Yeah, because we were talking about, I think earlier this week about how, what was it last week, about how we're both like really nice people and how nice people just get the short end of the stick sometimes. You'd be there for people and then, but it's worth it because that's what you're destined to do. That's your purpose, is to help and uplift people. And every now and then you got to get burnt to just kind of remind you human. You know, it still hurts sometimes, but when I think about all the people who I've helped and all the people I've been there for, some people just ain't ready, and then you have to grow for those experiences too. But don't hate folks. I hate when people hold grudges and stuff for a long time. Don't do that. And then the same people miserable, trying to figure out why things ain't going for them because you just hateful. Yeah, you can't let it go.
But you got to think you have all that stuff built up, and it just goes on for years and years. Yeah. Time passed by. That's one thing about time. You'll never be able to get it back.
Yeah.
Once that time is gone, and then time passes by, and then next thing you know, somebody getting buried, and then you want to go and tell them, "I'm sorry, it's too late."
And I think we're at that phase now too, where we're starting to see more people pass, or when you're at that age where you got to go to the funeral. I never liked funerals. They just, I'm too sensitive for that type of stuff. But when you got to go because you in the obituary, it's like, darn, you get to a certain age, you on the front row and in the car every time you turn around, and it's just. And it's hard. And then, you go to work or try to fit in. It's like it's not enough time to mourn. And then now with so many surprises coming up.
Now even dealing with the situation at hand with the world, it's just, you got to love one another today. You just can't. You can't just, whatever you got going on, you need to squash that and just let it go.
That's why I love that you had started kind of like, one of our purposes with saying show love. Like, I really do mean that. Like, a lot of times, all you got to do is show a little love. It's just not that serious.
That's all you got to do.
It's not that deep. Show some love, And you ain't got to like everybody, but you can love them. You can love them. And then when you are loving, to me, even when it comes to a relationship, when I look at some of the people that have a lot of discourse, well, shoot, how you going to get along with somebody every day when you can't get along with people, you know what I'm saying? So everyone is, have to go through some type of growth in your life when you realize to just pick that mirror up, look at yourself, And then I think we had talked about a lot of times when people get in relationships, what is their intentions? And that really does come to play after about year 2, 3, 4, 5. Were you going for security because you need the money?
Year.
Were you with someone because your time ran out? What was your reasons for being together? And even under that, even under those pretenses, if you just kind of stop and have a conversation, look at each other, have real conversation. Right. I believe any two people could be together if they choose to be. Because you'd rather be with somebody than to be alone. You might have to bend a little, give a little.
I tell you, loneliness is unhappiness.
Oh yeah. And when you get to a certain age, you could get set in your ways. Yeah. And you'll be mean because you're lonely. I don't want
to be a grumpy old man or a grumpy old woman.
And I didn't want to be. I hope you don't be a grumpy old woman.
I hope I don't either.
I know. But it feels good to come home and have someone that you could truly talk to and trust. And I recently realized, I think about a year or so ago, it's like, oh wow, we got to the point where we don't hardly talk to nobody else. We just talking to each other like we got to get out and mingle with some other people and do some other stuff. So but that's good because then we know that we're friends,
equally yoked.
Yeah, we're equally yoked. Does not mean every day is roses, because roses smell like
after they
so
they do.
Every day is not roses, but you have someone that you know, no matter what, is forgiving. You know, you go through those times in your relationship where you do bring your day home, and then you realize, you know what? I think I don't know if it was you or together, we decided this is gonna be a timeout spot. Yeah, we can't. This is gonna be the one place you're gonna come to where you feel safe, and then you know that you are loved and you're forgiven. Your happiness is at. Yep. Yeah. At home. At home. Because I tell those people at work all the time too, like, well, you know, if you up here at 6, 7 o'clock, something's not right. If I'm up here, then y'all give me some marriage counseling, something. If I'm up here with y'all this long after work hours, then something ain't right at home. Check on me. Yeah. Ask me the question, are you okay?
I mean, one of the guys that said that to me at work. He was like, man, the jokers at work a lot, man. Is everything right at home with them? They want to be here all the time. I said, man, I don't know. I don't be in nobody's house like that.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know.
Yeah, so, but you have to really love spending time with each other, and then try to be with other couples that like to have fun. Someone asked me what we're going to do an event, because we hadn't done an event in a while, and I'm just torn with COVID what to do. Well, I mean,
I'm hoping...
Because we did a virtual...
I'm hoping we can.
We did a virtual game night. That was all right. But I think I like being with the people.
Yeah, we had one on the back burner that we was trying to put together.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't going to leak it yet. We're working on something that we...
Yeah, and we're gonna go where the followers at too.
Yeah. You know, the people that follow you and like you, them the ones that
Yeah, we may not be in this Tri-City area where we're at. We're gonna go on out where we get the people reaching out for us.
Germany, here we come.
Africa, here we come. We're on our way. But so I think I really do think that people need to just really look at what's going on around them and know how to show love. That's the key.
And appreciate what you have.
And it's not easy.
Appreciate life. Appreciate people. I mean, there's so much hate going on in the world. Well, you know, it's just, that's all we got to do is just show some love.
And if you want to be successful, you better learn how to show some love.
Yeah,
if you want things in life, you better learn how to show some love. You know, and I talk to the girls about that all the time, because their generation seems to be so, I don't know, they, you know, different. That's the better way. That's different. But I don't care what like I used to tell them, I don't care what everybody else do. You want to be able to have this, and that. You need to learn how to show love. Be careful, you know. And if you get bit, it's okay, because when you show love, God got you. Yeah, He got you.
He definitely got you.
He got you, and you have to. And every now and then you got to get bit. And when I get bit, sometimes I be kind of excited, because I'm like, ooh, what Lord got for me? Because I done got bit and I did not show out. Now, if I show out, then I know that I had to revisit that lesson again.
You'll see it. If you show out, you'll see it.
Yeah.
You'll have a downfall somewhere.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah.
But, you know, just like I said, love, respect, honor one another.
And get some help. Don't be so prideful. Yeah. See, I feel like, man, that's another show. We're going to talk about why men don't like to get no help. Why y'all just got it? I got it. I'm all right. I'm straight.
Oh, why they don't go to the doctor?
No, I'm talking about help for relationships. Okay. Doctors, too. I mean, why, you know, especially, you know, being an African American male, y'all need some help. I mean,
I was an athlete. Yeah, I was an athlete.
Y'all need to get help. And we're here to help you, because we are life coaches. We're not your average life coaches. We do believe in helping you to decide where you're going to go. It's not counseling, but we do, you know, coach and share our relationship. More like mentorship when it comes to for your relationship. That's our style. Helping you figure out what you like to do. One thing we realized through our years is putting together the furniture. That's therapy. If you could buy some furniture or something to put together, you learn a lot about each other.
But guys, y'all know we're going to look at the picture on the box and we're going to make it look like that box.
And women, you know, we're not going to let him skip a beat.
And all the screws going to be in the wrong place.
If you work together, you can make it through putting together something then.
Well, I'm telling you.
That's some therapy. And now we actually enjoy doing it. Putting stuff together, making stuff. Not all the time, just whenever we do. Yeah. Get in there
and take loose some of the parts of the bathtub and then put it back together. You ready for that? We're gonna try some of that.
No, but I was very proud of you this week putting in the outlet with the USB. You know, we're gonna level it up a little bit. Yeah. I used to be nervous at first, because you always like messing around with electricity, but you still here, so. Hey. And you always joke, well, you get paid. It's my salary 6 times or something happened to me. Yeah. That is not funny. I used to hate when you say stuff like that. I'm out there messing with electricity. Yeah. And never took a class, and I just, who does that? Just open up the wall and just plugs up stuff, switch it with stuff.
Well, talking about electricity, I got this one good thing. I got to tell this one. This one we was growing up back at Big Ma house, and we was trying to hook up a ceiling fan, and so we didn't know that currents on them lines. We didn't know nothing about getting shocked like that. So he was up on the ladder, and he doggone had his little pliers, and he touched that wire. But when I tell you that joker knocked him off the ladder, it was so funny to us. But it knocked him off, but it didn't, hold him on to it and fry him. And he's like, man, I got shot. Just like that. I'm like, really? You didn't think that was... But we didn't know. We was young electricians. We'll try to touch some wires together.
Some electricians. Y'all was messing around with stuff.
We some young electricians now. We got it now, though.
Yeah, you do a lot of stuff that, to say that you're not trained in it. What do you call that? You self-trained in doing the electric stuff. I just leave the room. I can't take it.
I seen you down there ready to get up on me the other day.
I was like, that joker there, boy. I said, me just wait and just listen.
Now you was looking. You know what I was listening for? The whole time. I was like, oh, she said she.
You know what I was listening for? I was listening for shit. That's what I was listening to.
That joker looking down the whole time. I was like, boy, I
asked one question because I've gotten better about not asking all them questions. I said, Alvin, did you turn off the electricity?
Yeah.
And you said, yeah.
That's the first thing. I done growed in it now, so yeah.
Well, yeah, I just...
Safety first.
Safety first. I started to lead you down there, but I said, no, just in case.
In case you had to get a broomstick.
And then when you start getting the screwdriver, oh my goodness. But you did it, and it's great. I love it. I just plug it right into the wall.
Oh, so now I can do all of them now.
Yeah, I was like, we need these upstairs now. You don't survive those two. We need us two more.
That'd be that one.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful.
That is wonderful.
I'm glad to see that we changing some stuff around a little bit.
Yeah, we
got still a little stuff.
We got, this is what I joked about with one of the ladies at work. You know how people had a bachelor and bachelorette pad. We kind of didn't get a chance to do that because we started off early and stuff. And so we married, but we still got. It's like we got a little bachelorette pad.
Yeah.
The kids come. It's like really grown. I feel like it's really grown. It don't have that.
Everybody but the grandbaby. Grandbaby come by. She wants the snacks.
Yeah, that's all she wants. The snacks. She don't know that grandma and papa got the grown set up.
Yeah, she just want to be over here with us.
Yep, that's it. So you have anything for them? We done talked a lot today. I don't know what. Let me see how much time we got left.
30, 44. What are we talking?
I don't know. Yeah, what were we talking? Just
we
rambling.
tired from work. We just talking.
Just talking. Look, forgetting that we on live and Instagram. But we got about 3 more minutes. Anything you want to share?
I just want everybody to be safe out there. Take the precautions. Wear your mask. Because this thing is starting to spiral out of control again. And I want some people to be here around the holidays and then not to be here. So. Take care of yourself. Practice safety even at work, around people.
Well, you know me. I'm all about self-love, especially as women. We have a lot of responsibility. We need to have self-love. Love yourself and then love others. And as women, we should have a big community. I believe if one woman wins, we all win. We got to stop being in competition with each other. We need to lift up each other as women. And be a support system. There's a lot of history that shows that support system that women give each other is very helpful. And women with strong personalities and things like that that equates to being a leader. Know when you're supposed to be the leader and when you're not supposed to be the leader, and just help each other. So that's my thing, is that and showing love and being supportful and doing your self-care. I know I've been slipping on my self-care. I'm holding about a good 10, 15 pounds. I don't care. I'm gonna get them off. Now I done said it. I'm gonna have to get up on the treadmill tomorrow. I done told all my business, but but it's a lot of it is because there's so much going on, and when you're such a giver, sometimes you give, and you're not getting it back. I'm still sending out my text messages,
reciprocated.
My emails, my calls for others, but it coming in is kind of few sometimes. So I know when I get like that I need to take time for my own self-love, and that's just true, just being transparent. So if you are a person that usually hear from me, you haven't heard from me, take care of myself right now because I done slipped off a little bit.
Well, I'm gonna let you know if you hadn't heard from me. I'm still here. Remember that.
All right.
I don't really talk on the phone much, you know.
You don't. You don't. You don't talk on the phone. I don't either. I don't talk on the phone a whole lot.
I did talk to my partner today though about my partner in North Carolina. I did talk. To
you did talk to them? Yeah. Oh, because we'll be in Charlotte soon.
Yeah. So I talked to him. He said he'll call back with the details. On that weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have really good friends.
But yeah, good to have people you can depend on.
Yeah, you want friends that love both of y'all. They can't have friends that love one person in the relationship. Yeah. And he's truly a good friend.
Yeah, good people.
So anyway, that it?
Yeah.
We almost didn't make this podcast. I tell you I'm tired.
Well, you done been on. I done been on.
We done been on couple of Zooms and been at work and
I've been
still got homework.
And I'm still talking, but I'm finna shut up, y'all.
Me too, because when we rambling. Look, watch this be one of the shows that get more of the things. Oh, speaking of that, if you are interested in, we forgot about the cups.
Yeah.
In a ShowLove cup that we have here, and if you're on the podcast, just reach out to us at ShowLove at coupleforcouples.com. Right. Reach out at ShowLove at coupleforcouples.com, or you can call us at 762-499-2005. 2005. If you're interested in a cup, the first person to reach out. Last week's winner of the cups was the Clarks, the Harrisons. Yeah. And your cups are on your way. Remember, when you get your cup, make sure that you tag us in your picture and make sure that when you're listening to us that you got your cups, whatever your heart desires is in there.
With your water. I drunk all my water.
Yeah, he drank all his water. I'm struggling with my water. Yeah. So, anything else we're supposed to say?
No, I think that about sums it up.
That sums it up.
On this episode.
All right. So, I guess until next time.
Show love.
Show love.
Peace.